Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Supreme Hardcore Tarkov. Again, that's the title, working title of today. Anyway, we got some tasks to turn in. We cleaned up the stash a little bit, and I'll see you in there. Alrighty, so we sold everything. Even sold that folder of intel. Just don't really need that. Got some decent cash spent up there, but we got to complete these. So Spa Tour Part 4. Gives us 0.03. Yep, so that's in that one place. I do really want to keep this going. But now we have Athlete is on 8 out of 10, so now we can do this guy, which completes Athlete. Which I think means at level 35, we're going to be able to get the thick item case, basically. Not that we really need it. It's just nice to have. All right, sell that to mechanic. So we need to survive a labs raid. That surviving a labs raid is basically Gunsmith done. Oh, I also sold these Kenosis keys, and I'm also going to sell this bedroom key as well, because that's 100K right there, which is super easy to get. I might try to go into there at one point, so I don't think any of those are there. Yeah, RBST we definitely need to use as well at some point. That's a nice 100K spent on and it also gives us money back as well, which is good. I lost my train of thought on what I was going to do. Totally lost my train of thought on what I was going to do. It's going to be really clever and really cool. All right, well, labs it is. I don't think we have any labs keys that are worth bringing in, or at all. Yeah, we're not handing them in for that. We can loot pretty well into there. I don't really want to bring this big old bag in, but honestly, I hate this bag, so maybe I am bringing it in because we're most likely going to lose it. Oh, I didn't sell these things. Okay. That's good. And I'm probably bringing this AK in. What kind of ammo do we have here? We do have a little bit of BP. So we could do something like that. Oops. And then that. 6 and a grenade. I mean, our goal is just to survive the labs. We're not really trying to do anything crazy there. I don't think we have any other tasks on actual labs. I think it's called The Lab, so I think it's down there, yeah. So it's just get out with a survive. I mean, we do want to loot a little bit, but like, I don't know. It feels like there's probably not going to be too many people on there. I guess it is a Sunday. But I think the Labyrinth is a better like late game grind than the labs is. Like labs loot sucks right now. Or that's the goal at any rate. All right, yeah, let's try to get that done. Let's try to get that done. Just double check that we don't have any keys. I don't think we do. This one always gets me because that's for streets though. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do it. And then that'll give us Gunsmith. That'll give us the Gunsmith, or most of the Gunsmith. We might have to find something else. But yeah, I will see you in that raid, first labs raid. Alrighty, here we go. Suspected potential empty raid? We'll see. Or close to. Got to the game with Shoreline. Nice. Yeah, I got in with Reserve. The wipe I started playing was the one that Reserve had just come out on. And the hideout was just introduced. So right before the game basically exploded. Yeah. Reserve was really good. I like the D2 stuff, but it did kind of ruin some of the fun stuff of the map. Okay. There's somebody else on the map. I don't really know where I'm going, by the way. Just sort of wondering. Just for customs expansion, good times. Yeah, yeah. I don't think any of these are this. Lab's all about like people holding really tight corners. Not my cup of tea. Some people love it though, man. They really do. Isn't this one of the... Or is this a stairwell up? This is a stairwell up. Yeah, I think customs pre this latest update was some of the best it's been. Sounded like wood running steps. Sometimes people like to wait in the bathrooms there. You don't play customs as much as you do. True. Wish I'd started sooner. I've been watching Tarkov on Twitch since it was only in Factory. Dang, yeah. But he played for the first time last year. That's pretty crazy, Ludwig. Yeah, technically I watched a bit well before I started playing. I would watch Hambino play it before he played PUBG. Cat hair. I know this ratting around labs is like not the most exciting thing in the world. But nobody's killed any raiders yet. You love watching slow play? I'm a weirdo? No, there's a bit of tension to it. The slow play. I haven't heard anything besides those wood steps from a while back. You know? Damn it. Let's get over to the kitchen. We're going to eat some food if we're going to wait for a while. So the main elevator is on. Like, I'm not even hearing anybody running around looting, you know? Not that I should be able to hear. I don't have contacts on, but... Isn't there a safe in here? Yeah. Might go start looting the offices for a GPU. Perfect. Oh, filing cabinet here too. They're not like amazing, but they're fine for selling. Good morning, Sound Like. How are you today? Crap. Not good. God damn it. I didn't see him. I thought he was downstairs, not upstairs. That sucks. All right, we go again. We go again. That's on me. That was also a regular... No, it wasn't a regular scav. He was talking like a regular scav, too. That also confused me. That's on me. That's on me. I should have been going slow. I should have been sprinting, and I panicked. So, there it is. We'll go again. All right, what are we doing this time? I want that. I want not that. That'll be good. PS rounds will probably be fine if we have a decent amount of them. All right. And then let's just do that. I wish I had like an S March or something, because it would suck to die to a heavy bleed that I could have prevented. All right, we'll bring that then. It's fine. All right, well, made a little bit of money, I guess. I think I buried these somewhere. Yep. We have 4 more tries here. That's something. That is something. Where's all of that? Let me just put that there. Oh, I'll bring a grenade too. Put that there. Put this there. Put that there. Just put all those things away. All right. Good. 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 I'll see you right. All right, this load-in was very quick comparatively, which has me a little worried how many players are going to be in here. Is this a spawn I don't like? Yes. This is like a pigeonhole spawn, I think. Can be. I get the feeling that last raid it might have been a... Oh, I could have come this way for that, huh? Person doing the guide. And just activating the elevator and then going from there. Quiet, I'm hunted wabbits. I'm trying to be the wabbit, not hunted. To be fair. Once again, not the most extravagant thing in the world here, but we did load it pretty quick, so there's definitely another person here. They got to start activating stuff at some point. You know? And if anything, we'll get some raiders later on. So, I'm perfectly happy to sit here, sip my coffee. We'll go from there. Work on my posture, you know. There you go. I forget which one. I don't know what that one is. Maybe parking gate. A-Pops. Big cheers. My coffee's gone. So sad. It's one of the elevators. Because I just heard it coming up. So does that mean they're leaving? Yeah. Huh. Is the main elevator a transit? Chat? Oh, I don't know space in there. So good chance somebody looted in here before taking it out, I guess. Cause isn't this the main elevator? I guess not. I don't actually know what the main elevator is then. It's in the basement. Gotcha. Okay. Weird that somebody would extract. I mean, we don't know whether they guaranteed extracted, I guess. Not what I meant to do. That's the one we keep using on our Saiga 9. Interesting. I didn't realize there was motion activated lights in labs now. Is it this one? All right, not there. No, this is PvP. Which I think has had pretty fairly empty labs. Yeah, same Mythgar. I usually use sewer or backpackless. But if there's nobody here, like, I would like to take advantage of this. I don't know. I do have like 8,000 hours in this game. I should be able to play labs. I did learn it that one day. We did like 8 hours nonstop during the streamer challenge. And I was getting the hang of it at that point. I mean, I wasn't very good, but I was getting the hang of it more. You miss Hatchet running free labs? I believe it. Yeah. I bet that was super fun. I love Zero to Heroes, and like on labs, it seems like a really fun map to Zero to Hero. Or just stuff your butt with a bunch of stuff and then you die, whatever. Okay, I do want to hit computers, because if we get a GPU, I probably will just leave. And usually you get a GPU out of the computers and labs. I get the new area is still available, huh? Doesn't it have like good stims and stuff in it? But I guess with the loose spawns being nerfed. But yeah, real. I don't know. I've never been to labs on PvE. I don't know what it's like, if I'm being honest with you. What's up, Simon? Yep, totally didn't die to raiders the first time I did this. %100% did not happen. God, that scared me. I thought there was something moving. GPU? They should chase me, right? This feels like a regular... Oh, no, I guess not. I was going to say, this feels like a regular scav, but it wasn't. How did I not hear that guy? God damn it. 1 month the other way. I should have looted on the other side of the door. I was like, all right, cool. We got the door closed. They'll come through the door. Yeah. Damn. God, he headshot me too? I mean, he's a raider, so... I knew there was 3. The reason I was trying to quick loot was to get some armor, and I thought the other one was going to come through the door, you know? But I guess they split with the new AI or whatever, because they usually don't split. So, like, I just made a bad assumption, I guess. So, if I gone to the other side of the door, we would have been fine to loot the actual gun there, you know? So, damn, that really sucks, dude. All right, what do we have for this? Yeah. All right, let's take that. Sell that. Oh, man, come on. We had that. It's frustrating. That is frustrating. Does Ragman buy those? You do. Nice. All right, get rid of those. Tired of looking at them. Again, we have a few more attempts here. I would like the ability to loot some stuff. So let's just bring that. And let's just bring this. And let's bring an armor. I don't know how much that'll give us. Oh, we have this armor too. Yeah, you know what? Let's bring this armor. Okay, I am out of meds, basically. So that kind of sucks. So we'll do that. They usually have meds on them, so if we can get the kills, we'll be all right. All right. Yeah. Man, that's really unfortunate. And once again, I usually won't loot until everything's dead, but I wanted to get the armor. That was the real thing, you know? Yeah, just don't get hit, forehead. All right, I'll see you in raid. All right, let's not make a silly mistake. Let's check our corners, and hopefully there will be footsteps on the next guy. Another long load in. This is another 5.5 minute load in. Actually, no, let's go this way. Wish I had the security thing. I changed my mind again. It's my hardcore rule set, T-Dog, on top of BSG's hardcore rule set. Supreme comes with tomatoes and cheese. Also true. Also true. Damn. Those two people are actually fighting. Let's go away from them, I guess. I don't know if we can go away from them. That sounded like it was upstairs. This is where I wish I knew the map better, because I could get across the map without alerting them, you know? But I exclamation rules for the rule set that we're following. It is slightly different than the normal hardcore season rule set. I don't think we're on the right side of the map for the backpack list, but we could just wait the 7 minutes and take the backpack list out. This is not one of the ones you take. This is where you power up one of the ones you take. All right, well, this might risk... them kind of knowing where I am. But so be it, I guess. If they're a pro labs player. I have a daily to survive labs, and it gives me the 60 rounder I need for Gunsmith. And we're not doing the guide this wipe. We're not doing a lot of labs tasks this wipe because I'm only going for max dealers, and we're pretty close. I say pretty close, but we're, you know, we have like 3 of the 4 done. Or 3 of the 7 done. And like very light for the other 2. Alright, so it's been 5 minutes. I might just go out and get it secured. I don't know. I haven't heard any other fighting besides those 2. Which doesn't really mean much. I really do want to get some raider kills and get out, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just asking too much of myself. Maybe we should just get the thing and then we can come back and do this later if we want to. You know, mess around with it later. I think the raiders come when you call the elevator. Maybe. This longer between looting is very odd. Yeah, we got a minute and 15. I think we're just going to secure the thing. Not worry about it. I kind of want to get to different maps and keep working on just more stuff than just loot, you know? Or, like, weapons and stuff. Did I not have a labs card on me when we got in here? It kind of felt like I didn't, but maybe I did. I'm not hearing any other fighting since that initial fight. Is also pretty crazy. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Get out, secure the thing, or do we go look? Do we go investigate? Try to get a couple raiders. We've got a couple labs key cards left. Secure, come back for raiders. Secure. No, I don't. We have enough gear to make it through. Yeah. Greed is good. So we got 2 greed. We've got 2 secure. Let's just secure. You're right. We can come back later. It's fine. It's fine. This will get our gunsmith done, and then we can maybe we'll even come back without the potential of that. You know, maybe we'll just come back immediately and just play really aggressive. You know, we'll see. All right, here's that daily. Definitely important. I mean, we also do somewhat need skier rep as well, but okay. Let's get the tunes going for Twitch chat here. All right, now can I not buy an M4 straight up? No freaking way. Level 3 Peacekeeper does not have an M4. Seriously? Huh. I thought it was a level 2 that you could literally buy the M4. That's wild to me. I might be able to buy it from you. Yeah, all right. Oh, it's behind a task for cash. Gotcha. All right, well, I can buy one from here. So again, for those who are not familiar with my hardcore rule set this wipe, we are allowed to buy things from dealers, but we are not allowed to bring them into raid. So gunsmiths become a lot easier. The money grind becomes a lot easier because the money grind this wipe is just out of this world. So that's why we're doing it this way, just for an FYI. All right, it's been a while since I've done this gunsmith, and I haven't done it from scratch in a while. No, wrong one. Okay. 60 rounder, light, 800. Okay. So this one doesn't care about, well, the ergo. Oh, they need a silencer. Shoot, I think I just used my last silencer. That's not good. Okay. All right, well, it's definitely going to be the short barrel. That's the whole point of this. Filter by item. I'm pretty sure you can just buy it. Yep. Okay, so that's one. What? Oh, I need the receiver. Okay, linked search there. All right, receivers. What's the best one I can buy? Can't buy that one. Can't buy that one. Can't buy that one. Can buy this one. Okay. That one it is. Gotta be careful that I don't accidentally use these things. All right. Link search on this. Stocks and chassis. Yeah, I think this is like our best bet ergo-wise. Or at least this is how I always did it in the past. What kind of pistol grips do I have here? None. I'm pretty sure I have a... I could have swore I got out with a Raptor handguard. Fascinating. You know what else we could do here? We could also do this. Hold on. Edit build. Yeah, and then it tells you what you can actually do and have. That is nice. I don't believe I'm going to be able to suppress this from here. Oh, I could DT hybrid. Hold on. We actually have all that. We actually own those. And that's like one of the least ergo destroying things. Okay, I think RVGs are the best we can do. Can't do Raptor. Best I can buy is a +2. Okay. You're at a +11. Can we be at a +11? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Purchase all. Okay. This is all stuff I can't use, remember? All right, how are we doing here? Weight's okay. I think that was good. Not so sure on the recoil sum there. Can I do this and will it be done? No. Weight's still okay. I think this might be an ergo problem now, though, with this thing. We do, however, have access to level 3 U, so we should be able to get the ACOGs. Yes. Which I believe are 800. Yes. Link search. All right. Probably still an ergo problem. Rear sights. What was it, 55 I needed, or was it 56? I might need to get a better grip. Oh, no, it's 47. So that's good. Oh, maybe it's recoil I need to worry about now. Okay. All right, so it's recoil, actually, then, because we have 50 here. Yes, okay, so I need 9 less recoil there. So we probably need a better, different stock. All right, that needs to get sold, because I can't use that on anything else. All right, so we go link search. No, it's easier to do the edit. Edit build. Okay. So I guess that's carbine's the best I can do. But what are these? Can I even do any of these? I need 47 on it, though. That's good enough. And I can buy that, so that's just ergo. Is that enough? Yes, that's enough. Okay. So assemble, buy, yes. Yup. Assemble. Okay, this should do it. Yes. All right, sick. There it is. Gunsmith 7. Done. Because we survived a labs raid. Okay. Yes. Okay, so this one's a little bit more difficult. But I think we have a lot of the stuff for it. So this is the AKS-74N. I do believe we have some of these things. We definitely have that. That's the good part. We have the DTK. And we need this guy. Hey, guys, thanks for the follows. I appreciate that. I know gunsmithing is not, like, the most exciting thing in the world, but it is relevant here. All right, edit build. Okay, we can buy that. That's good. I'm going to bring it up here because I actually genuinely forget what it is. Gunsmith 9. And I just need a reference. Because I think we can, oh no, that's 8. Sorry. Okay. So it does need the lock, which we can buy. Can also buy and or have. It does need to be that RK3, which we do not have. So this might be the one we're short on. Let's just... Well, yeah, let's just do none of that. And then we need an AK-12 old. And then we need specifically the RK0, which I believe we can buy. Again, this is a pain in the butt to do in actual hardcore, of course. Oh, and then we need the 21KS, which is what we're short on something else. Where's our 21KS? There it is. Okay. All right. So let's assemble that. Not available. Okay. So that's only available via barters, which is RAM. Okay, so I don't have the RAM. Okay, so we don't quite have that. Got it. Okay, so let's just not do that. So that's only available via the barter. Ignore that. Okay. So this plus this plus this cannot be used anywhere else. We just got to set these aside. And let's just, let's lock those so we know. Okay. So is it possible not to have shadows flicker on trees in the sunlight, or do I just have to accept it? There's definitely some settings that can mess with that. I don't know what they are off the top of my head encrypted. You'd have to mess with, like, the shadow settings. And maybe it's to a point where it's just, it flickers less, but not completely gone. You know? So, I'm sorry, that's like a really poor answer, I guess, but yeah. Okay, good. So we need RAM. We should have been saving the RAM, and we need the RK3. We should be able to barter for the RK3. No, I know it is what it is. It's just, there's definitely some settings that mess with shadow for sure in graphics. I just don't know. Here's my settings for reference. I don't think the trees flicker. But everybody's screen is different. Everybody's graphics cards are different, etc., etc. So, you know, maybe you can clip that and try those out and see if that helps it. But yeah, yeah. But also, I gotta warn you. I can't see very well. That's not true. I can see fine. I don't notice a difference between 60 FPS and like 140 FPS. So my eyes don't see flickering very well. Flickering is usually the TTA and DLSS settings. Is that what it is? Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat here in a second. I want to get us into a raid. Yeah, Reserve has a ton of great weapon spawns. Yeah, if you're looking for them in raid, absolutely. Okay. So we could go do this. I mean, we really need to get this thing done. It's really at the end of the day. That's what we need to do. And we have this guy. So shoreline it is. Shoreline it is. This kit's totally fine. I think we have a barter for Comtax. We actually need to save those ones, though. Because we're going to need to plant those eventually. Okay. Yeah. So let's get to shoreline here. Let's use this. Do I have extra mags for it? I don't. That's okay, though. Interesting. That does not work on this guy? Surely it does. Oh, because there's not enough room. Right, because it adds a whole layer to it. And then do I have a... Oh, yeah, I've got plenty of scopes to put in there. Nice. All right, we'll do that. I do have some wave. Do I have a suppressor for the wave? I do not. Yeah, we'll use that. That's great. But this is all perfect. Okay. We're not doing any of the Shooterborn Heaven stuff, so we'll just do it this way. Okay, and then shoreline. Gotta hit that with a sword then. We're not going into resort. So I will grab these. I will grab the Heps key. Right? We're not going to... Yeah, we're not going into resort. So there's really just no reason to bring the resort keys and even be tempted. And I'd rather have saved this for room for money so we can get our money spent on our dealers because, holy smokes, you need so much money spent on your dealers these days. Okay, good. I guess I'll bring this. You know what? Let's check our hideout too. All right, let's grab these. We should be able to barter for this. Yes. So barter for that. Start crafting that. Okay. Another one of those. So I'm going to leave that one in there, I guess. This is our... Oh, there's Salewa kits. Good. We're laundering our rules here, essentially. Whoops. No, I want this. This is us. This is us laundering money. So this is a little cheesy. And we could add a caveat like you can only craft with things you find in raid, but I think for this wipe, because of the BSG hardcore rule set, I think we're just going to do it this way. We are just going to do it this way. And that's okay. All right, slap that there. We can put that away. And then I think we're okay. You know what? Let's grab maybe that. And 40k rubles in case we spawn on that side. We got 6 more survives to do. So we might just end up we might just start doing like whatever spawn we get, just loot enough to get the raid complete and get out, you know. All right, looks like I need food and water, but we can find that in raid. All right, I'll see you in raid. All right, we're in. I don't hate this spawn. It's a good spawn spot. Yeah, I guess we need to start collecting RAM. And this is a spawn where, like, it might just be worth hopping over into the new area, looting it up a little bit, and then leaving with the car. Like, that's fine. I know it's not our tasks or what we need to be doing here, but it's good enough, you know. Is this a 1x4 or a 1x... No, it's a 1x5. Or 2x5, sorry. Man, I know I say this a lot, but I'm so excited for 1.0. And it being in the winter. And a nice long wipe. It's going to be good. It's going to be a really good time. What up, Pukinator? Because we got some new folks in chat right now. What do you guys want from 1.0? What's your... Besides fixing stuff. Let me put that caveat on. Like, what features do you want in 1.0? Because obviously the game would just be better if they just focused up and fixed everything. One tap. I should have brought... Oh, I did bring my melee. Okay, I was going to say I should have brought my melee. Putting it on Steam. That would get a lot of people to buy it. I think that actually might be their plan, though. I feel like with 1.0 they want it to be on Steam because it's going to get a lot of new players playing. Like, a lot of new players. Okay. Features 2x characters, one being permanent, the other being seasonal. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm so down for that as well. Yep. I would want a short tutorial to help people get started. Agreed. Yep, that was a cool one. I like to see questing progression rework, better quest text, so it's not just okay off to the wiki. Yep, I agree. I agree with that. That's a good one. Lore. You want some more lore? Yeah, I think we're going to get that, Beltalar. I actually genuinely think we're going to get that. For sure. I think we're going to get... a lot of lore with 1.0 with the storyline, you know. Actually, do need some food and water here. I wonder how that would work since you have to go through some weird intermediate days to buy the game because of geopolitical situation. Steam has, yeah, I don't know how. It's been forever since I've bought any editions. Oh, we don't need these anymore. So I don't know. I do know, like, EA has a way to connect. So like it's like in game though. So like it's possible. And Steam does have like area-based metrics and pricing. So female character models were nice. Never gonna get them. Sorry. They are old school Russian on that. In this area, there's just no sound sometimes. That's a little crazy. Yeah, no female characters. I would love some female operators as well, but I know they said it's in the works, but partial hideout tournaments. Oh my gosh, Hayes, I am longing for the day for that. It's gonna make hardcore so much better. It's gonna make hardcore so much better. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people like you, Pukinator, where they would not buy it unless it's on Steam. You know? That would be kind of funny, Doggo, but yeah. Yeah, that's the vibe I got, Mythgar, or the information I got as well. Oh, another faction besides Bear USEC give me an actual UN-style group that's just there trying to clean up, maintain peace area for rebuilding purposes. Yeah, but that's... Untar is that, and they're considered corrupt in Tarkov lore, so... Yeah. Don't think we're going to get that. Be glad we have one female NPC. Yeah. Kinda. So, and I think there's some people that just don't play this game because of that. And that's totally fine. That's within their rights, you know. Make a male bottle with two spherical shapes in the chest. Yeah. Yeah. No, these are all great. I like these. I think I'm with Hayes though. I know it is actually coming, and I'm very excited for it. It is the partial hideout hand-ins. It's gonna be so nice. I really can't wait for that. Maybe not as a playable faction, but maybe instead of scavs, you just goes, I see. See, how was that not a headshot? That felt like a headshot to me. You know? That felt like a headshot to me. But yeah, I see what you're going for, Brunicott. Yeah, Callie Nom Nom coming to the 57 months. That's our first sub of the day, chat. That's a big deal. Kicking off our... Kicking off our... Really? Now you give me a West 306? Yay. Our daily goal there. Thank you. A lot of scavs. Oh, you're dead. Oh, that was a player. Nice. I was hoping they'd have a heavy bleed. They got up on me pretty far, huh? It's a nice... What? That's the nice thing about Comtax. Replay after battle report, so can't scout position, obviously, and AR report function. Yeah. That would be really cool, too. Something based at, like, where you have to, like, go into your hideout and, like, look at it in the Intel Center would be awesome. Because you're not going to want to do it for every raid, but, like, you would put in the effort for a raid you're curious on. You know what I mean? Angel, thanks for sharing that Prime. Really appreciate you as well.
29 months. Woot.
Heck yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna go swap to that guy's gear. Just want to take care of this threat here. It is much better. Wait, what? I double-clicked that. More weather events. I mean, they have thunder and rolling, but like actual lightning bolts that would come around you on a rare occasion would be sick. For sure. Man. Trying to loot in peace. Got a little twitchy yesterday with the way for the pool. I was just exhausted today. Yeah. I know that feeling. All too well. You're still alive, huh? Yeah, holy scavs indeed. That was a weird auto mod. I don't know why that did that. All right. Let's reload that. I kind of want this. I at least want the mag for it because we actually have plenty of the weapons. We just don't have a lot of mags for them. So let's do that. Let's do this. Okay. I don't know if I want to use my serve kit here. We'll finish looting, and then I do think we are going to bounce out of here now. We'll loot the scavs, though. The scavs can have crazy loot. Let's see if the car's been taken. No. Beautiful. I like the live-action One Piece. I tried to watch the anime afterwards. I didn't like it as much. Yeah, heat exhaustion definitely is no joke. Okay. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I really like the live action of One Piece. It was very good. Starting the anime as a commitment. I mean, I started it, and I just didn't vibe with it as much as the live action. So. Too much random anime tropes, I think. And I find Luffy to be, or whatever the heck his name is, extraordinarily annoying in the anime. But I wonder which one's worth more. I'm gonna guess that one. No, we don't need the crackers. That I don't mind having, though. And that I don't mind having. But maybe he gets better, maybe he doesn't, I don't know. But I find a lot of anime characters extraordinarily annoying when everybody's like, no, he's like there, you know. So I think that's just a me thing, not an anime thing. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could grab that key real quick and come back with the car. Yeah, that's probably, like, we might as well get that task done too. It does add a little bit of extra risk, but not by much, I don't think. You know, vibe with One Piece, just know, yeah, fair. Skip one of your favorite fights in Arlo Parks. I'm still mad about that. Fair. I think I'm like, yeah. I mean, I used to be able to watch a show for like really cool animations and like really cool fights, but I'm definitely over that enjoyment. If it doesn't have meaningful character development in it, I do not care. Or care way less, you know? Sign in over shonen. I don't know what that means, so. I'm assuming that was not to me. I should check out Dan to Dan. You talking to me, Pukinator? So somebody looted that? Maybe a scav? Is it an anime, and what is it about? And why do you like it over other animes? I'm telling you right now, I'm very picky when it comes to animes. Oh, right, probably that PMC. They did have a lot of toolboxes on them. You know, you're totally right on that. AU, yeah. You're absolutely correct on that. Need to reload that. It's not a bit about ghosts and aliens. I'm gonna need way more than it's about ghosts and aliens. That's like the plot line of almost every anime. Sorry, and I'm when I talk about these kinds of things, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble on how much they love anime. You can love anime all you want. That's fantastic. But I'm gonna need more than just it's got these things in it, and that makes it cool, you know? Here, how about this? I'll tell you guys what animes I do like. I like Blue Eyed Samurai. I like Full Metal Alchemist. I like... If you count Avatar: Last Airbender, which technically it's not an anime, but like I love Avatar. Subtle but endearing. Okay. Just directed everyone in general. Gotcha. Sign in is more focused for adults, while and up, while Shonen is more focused on young adults. Gotcha. Fair enough. So, and like things I've watched that I did not like. This will probably give you a better idea. I did not like Death Note. Thought it was crap. I did not like. I liked Dr. Stone for the first like 4 or 5 episodes, and then I got weird and I hated it. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. Like that guy just tanked a headshot. 100%. 100% just tanked a headshot. There was blood and everything. I saw it. Let's see what else. I did not like One Piece. I did not like Sword Art Online. I did not like. Oh man, there's another random one that Lady Pine got into, and I just couldn't. I do not like K-pop Demon Hunters. I do not like. So maybe that gives you an idea. Crap, I think that might have been at me. Or it could have been bullets hitting while there was a fight happening in Resort. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff that I've seen and just completely blanked out of my memory because it was just like, why am I watching this? So. Oh, you know what I liked? I liked Attack on Titan, at least for the first few seasons. Or I was in the mood for it when I first watched it. Never watched Bleacher and Inuyasha. Never watched Dragon Ball Z. Which I know is not really good by any nature, but that was just the popular anime in my youth. Oh, the one with the catchy jazz intro that everybody was like, the live action sucks compared to the real one. Well, I can't think of the name of it. With the corgi jet. Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was good as an anime, and here's something that's going to piss a lot of people off. I like the live action better. That's where I'm at. So I will not be taking comments at this time. And don't tell my friends, because I don't know if I've told them that. BRB telling all your friends? Yeah. Well, I know there's a lot of anime enthusiasts out there that are like, we love that part of it. So here's the thing. I enjoyed both. I don't remember the anime. I remember the live action. Like, I remember my feelings during the live action. Boy, that looked like a prone body or something. I've never seen these. So, like, it's not like I've tried a bunch of animes. I just, in general, animes just don't do it for me. Yo, Hayes coming in with that tier 1 sub. That's a huge deal. Really appreciate the support. So, I'll tell you what shows that I really, really love. To give you more of an idea of, like, what kind of media I like. I really, really loved Altered Carbon. I really, really loved Dark. I really, really loved, like, the first 4 or 5 seasons of Game of Thrones. I really, really loved 1999, which is by the creators of Dark. And if you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. So that maybe they make a second season. What else have I really, really loved? I mean, Avatar: The Last Airbender, way up there. Yeah, so like that. Those are the shows that are like top tier, best entertainment I've watched, and that kind of gives an idea. I think more. And I've tried so hard to like figure out like what kind of grittiness, like what makes me like. Oh, Sense8! I freaking loved Sense8. That's a show that I'm not always in the mood for, but when it hits real hard. I'm trying to think what else. I'm sure there's some stuff I'm forgetting. I liked Breaking Bad, but I didn't love Breaking Bad. Yeah. You're a huge anime guy and you like the live action Death Note. I would get crucified saying that most places. Fair enough. I actually haven't watched the live action Death Note. I had such a bad experience with the anime Death Note. I just don't like it. So I found both the main characters extraordinarily annoying. And I think that's my problem is I get annoyed by like teenager angst very easily, and a lot of anime has a lot of teenager angst, even in the adult mature characters. So Altered Carbon, first season of Altered Carbon is top 3, if not my number 1 show, like overall. It's so good. It's so good. Season 2 was okay, but the first season of Altered Carbon was just, that was a TV show. That was a great TV show. And I read the book. The book wasn't even as good, you know. So, all right, GG. By the way, I'm having such a. All right, let's make a little sell pile here. We're talking about Cosmere now. Oh, that's just an adapter. Sorry, I thought this was the base for like the AK-50 or something like that. That'd be bigger. Who am I kidding? Raptor, where they give this up to Sturman. Good old Sturminator.
Eon_Raptor gifted a tier 1 sub to Sturman. They have given 523 gift subs in the channel.
Okay, I did have 2 of those. These are just turn-ins. We don't need to plant those, so we don't need extras. Okay, sell. Probably selling that too. Although they're just really good individual things to have. Put that in there. Selling this. But Raptor, thank you very much for the gifted sub. We're also level 2 hype trade now. Let's go. Let's go. What do you trade for? M1A Archangel. Nothing we need. Nothing we need. Should take that one out too. Okay. We'll do that. Let's get all these bad boys sold up. Guess we should actually work. We should start switching over to Ragman, honestly. Okay. And then mechanic. This needs 7.5. Damn. I mean, once again, it's going to be really more about just grinding out the money situation there. We did get our 2 here. That's good. That's really good. Yep. Yeah, we'll start with you. Although I don't think you want any of those things. It's just a regular bipod. 75% recoil buff. That's crazy. Don't need that. Actually, this trades for a suppressor. Double dip on the money spent, or even just use the suppressor. To be honest, just double dip on the money spent. Let's do these ones. Beautiful. Okay, let's get that key in. Nice. Gives us part 6. $8,000. I mean, for some easy rep, I'll take it. Ah, yes. Okay. So I do need some stuff here. Huh? Corrugated hoses. Alkaline cleaners. Classic. Does give us RBST, though. But it does also piss off Jaeger, which is kind of funny. Okay. I mean, yeah. That's fair. Probably hop onto reserve, then. If we're just specifically worried about Peacekeeper here. So we need 0.2 and some money spent. But honestly, maybe we should just work on Ragman then. We should try to get database and all this stuff done. But we could start with a nice easy reserve with just like 8 billion markers in my inventory. And just go for that. I think that's probably the way we go. And AO is actually not a bad key either. Okay. don't think that actually reduces its size, does it? Okay. Yes. This can be sold. This can be sold. We have them already. Getting close there. Getting close there. Don't need this on reserve. We do technically need to be able to kill Gluhar with whatever kit we have, I guess. So I guess it's just this. Because it's easiest to get stuff for. And it's not very exciting, but it is what it is. I guess I didn't get out with that, huh? And do I have a site for it? I don't actually think I do. So that begs the question, do we want to just go in with it? Oh, no, I do have a site for it. All right. Do I just want to go with it naked? But no. We'll go in with this. That doesn't belong on there, unfortunately. Okay. So, reserve keys. Let's go ahead and do search keys. 2 AOs. OB, AK, OP, that. KPRL is pretty good. I don't know if KSM has anything. Definitely need RBST. Okay. Chat, thanks for the 3 subs and the 400 bits. That's a big deal. Appreciate you guys. Don't need that. All right. Let's also do, because we have the proper mag here, let's do that. And this is what we'll top up with, but there is a good chance we'll find better ammo there. Okay. And then we just need to get as many markers as possible. Can I buy them all? I can. That's actually sick. What does 2,000 euros get us? I forget what it was at before, but it's a decent amount, whatever it is. All right, so we need 2 for the fuel. And I forget how many you need for revision. Some of them you need to mark, some of them you don't. I want to say it's like 3 or 4 you have to mark. And then not so many on the others. Yeah. That sounds right to me. Part of me wants to take a flashlight on this, but I think we'll be okay. Okay. Yes. All right, good. Good. Let's do revision, but YouTube, not Twitch chat, YouTube. That is going to be in next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Watch these all the way through. We got there on the labs. Probably should have done a little better on labs, but that's okay. And we are progressing. We are definitely progressing. So good stuff all around. I'll see you in the next one.